we are the dreamers of dreams.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Mars. I'm not 100% sure why I exist, but I'm trying to find out, and if you are too, chances are you're gonna like my channel. Today's video is of what I eat in a day, and I'll basically be eating around 130 grams of vegetarian protein. So if you're curious to what that looks like, check it out. You might be wondering why I look different right now than in the rest of the video. That's because I'm filming the intro and the outro on a different day. Okay, now voiceover Mars is taking over this what I eat in a day vlog to explain how I make my oats. Basically, as you saw, you'll need 1 banana, oats, peanut butter, protein powder, and oh, almost forgot, rice milk, essential, unsweetened. And the reason why I make my oats the way I do them with only half of the banana and only 2 tablespoons of oats is because I'm not trying to overload my body with carbohydrates in the morning. My body has been fasting since I went to sleep the previous day, and I'm in a ketosis state, burning a lot of fat, so I want to stay in that state. So my first meal of the day usually has a bunch of fat and a bunch of protein. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but that's what I read about it, so that's what I do. And I really like this breakfast anyways. So yeah, now just pouring the rice milk into the pot. As you see, chuck all the ingredients in except for the protein powder. That'll come in last. But yeah, I put everything in and I just mix it around in low fire for quite a bit of time. Here again, showing that the milk's unsweetened. We get it, Mars. Anyways, moving on to the peanut butter. Oh no, I was running out of peanut butter. That sucks. What I lacked in peanut butter in this shot, I did not lack in messy cooking skills. Why am I scraping the peanut butter off my finger? With a spoon. That just makes no sense. But anyways, after a bit, the oats were done cooking into the consistency that I like. So I just added in my protein powder. And I add my protein powder in last because I feel like you're not supposed to cook it. And correct me on this if I'm wrong. Leave a comment down below, but I just have no idea. My protein powder is plant-based. I try to avoid whey because I read a study that talked about whey and cancer. I'm not trying to get cancerous cells. I don't know. Do you get cancer? Anyways. So yeah, I use plant-based protein powder. And usually I put half a scoop. I don't know why I put an entire scoop this one day. Half a scoop is like 10 grams of protein. So I'm having 20 right there. 20 grams of protein for breakfast. Crazy, right? Right? Plus the peanut butter and the oats. They have, a fair bit of protein in them too. Just mix it all around, and I promise you it tastes so good to put protein powder in your oats. They just get so cakey and yummy. Anyways, I'm gonna turn it over to non-voiceover Mars. So this is the finished product, how my oats turned out. I chose strawberries and pumpkin seeds for toppings. Strawberries are great for you because they are red, and I try to eat a lot of red or purple foods because they have antioxidants, which are great for you. Yeah, they're great for you. They reduce aging or something like that. And then pumpkin seeds are great because they have a lot of iron. This meal basically has 400 calories, and it's 30 grams of protein and 30 grams of carbs and 17.5 grams of fat. Absolutely delicious. I'll switch off the toppings, obviously, when I eat this. And sometimes I put chia seeds because they have omega-3, which are really good for you as well. Flax seeds, sunflower seeds, which have a lot of protein. And of course, if you want to reduce the caloric content of this meal, just don't put the peanut butter in. And maybe don't even put the banana in. Just have your plain oats with protein and then toppings. It's great too. I just like the extra flavors and extra energy. And I'm gonna work out later today. I need to eat. Hi, so today we're talking about food. I've got my coffee here. So if you don't have yours, go grab it or grab a cup of tea, whatever suits you. And let's talk about it. So I know that sometimes it can be really hard to eat healthy because we don't know what's good for us, or we know but we choose to ignore it. Or sometimes we just don't have the time to cook a home-cooked meal. And it can also be the case that our relationship with food itself can be really damaging. And if that's the case for you, I encourage you to talk to someone. Going to therapy is great, even if you're just talking about food. When my emotions are too much for me to handle, I overeat and I compensate by indulging myself in foods that are not good for me purposefully, or eating just huge portions so that I don't have to feel my feelings. I don't have to listen to my mind, and I can just be in my physical body. And the more I realize that I have these tendencies, the easier it has become to change and overcome these negative behavior patterns. What I have done over the years, and it's a journey that I kickstarted, I guess, 2 or 3 years ago. I have now started to incorporate more nutritious and mainly plant-based foods in my diet, just because it's made me feel fresher, more energized, healthier, and it's brought me to fall in love with food all over again. Because when we're kids, we eat because we love, and people that we love give us food, so it's a very pure relationship with food. But as we grow older and older, social media, our friends' ideals, or people just that we meet throughout life, they start affecting our perception of things. So I've been in this process of rebuilding those ideals and finally starting to listen to myself. So for example, one thing that I have learned is to not eat as soon as I wake up. And some people say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and sure it is. But as soon as I wake up, if I eat and I go do what I have to do, watch lectures, respond to emails, I'm just gonna fall asleep. So what I do is load up on water. This is my second one of the day, and it's only 8 a.m. and coffee. Because even though caffeine's not great, and I'm not trying to get you on it, it's helped me. So just listen to yourself. Another aspect of this whole healthy eating thing is that it has to be conscious. And today I decided to let you into the secrets of conscious eating that I have developed over the years. And the first thing is you have to set a goal. You have to have intention behind what you're eating, so you're gonna eat the right foods. Because if not, you're just gonna eat whatever's available, whatever's easier, most comfortable, most delicious. And I don't blame you for that. Like, it's okay too. But if you are trying to get healthier, or if you are trying to heal a specific health condition like gut syndrome, or heal your relationship with food, or body recomposition, which is the goal in my case, then you need to set that goal, have it clear in your mind, maybe you write it down, and then from there you can do step 2, which is research. Look it up online, find scientific articles, but you could also go to a nutritionist or a dietitian, a certified professional, to help you create a diet or eating habits that are closer related to your personal goals. I'm not technically certified to tell you what to eat, so this is just my disclaimer for this video. All I try to do when I'm eating is to eat whole foods, colorful foods, and focus on getting my macros in every single one of my meals. So my protein, my fiber / carbs, and fat. And then micronutrients, of course, which are really important for brain functioning and to maintain overall health. So yeah, those are my guidelines, and you'll see how I apply them throughout the day as I show you my meals. After all, this is a what I eat in a day video. So let's get into it. And we're having this stuff. So it's soy protein, texturized soy protein, TPS. TPS. And it's really good macros. It's like 26 grams of protein for 50 grams of this stuff. So yeah, we're just making it with some onions and carrots and cilantro, and I think a little bit of tomato sauce. My dad was the chef for that one, so I'm just gonna show you when everything's put in the plate. I'm also gonna have it with some other vegetarian deliciousness. Honestly guys, I used to be such a hater of texturized soy protein, but the trick with it is it comes dry in the package. So what you have to do is you soak it in warm water for 20 minutes only. Like, do not over soak it, it's gonna be disgusting. So yeah. Okay, so This is what I'm eating for lunch. Basically, it's the TPS I was talking about, and then beetroot carpaccio and some salad. I'll probably have some rice and beans after that. It's a banquet as usual. So eating with the family is actually one of my favorite things. If you have the chance to do that, do it. So I'm actually really glad I'm making this video about what I eat in a day, because sometimes people ask me, you know, oh, but you're vegetarian or you're mostly plant-based, so what do you eat for protein, or what do you eat for this and that? So yeah, I'm just excited to be showing you guys some delicious healthy foods, and I'm sure you can come up with these on your own, but maybe it's a little entertaining to watch what I make for a day. I don't know. For dessert, I'm having one date and one strawberry. I don't know if you've ever tried this combo before, but it's like the best, because the strawberry is like acidic and the date's like super sweet, so highly recommend. So good. Anyways, I guess I'll see you for my post-workout meal. So it's already like evening now. I think it's around 8 p.m. And yeah, I already went to the gym, and then I got ready again, and I did a little photo shoot. So you can head over to my Instagram to check those pictures out. But basically right now we're gonna be making some dinner, and you know, I know I said that I was gonna meet you guys for like a post-workout meal, but that didn't happen because I got like carried away with other stuff I had to do. So basically right now we're doing like 2-in-1. So it's like dinner plus my post-yogurt meal. I mean post-yogurt, what? Post-workout meal, which is usually yogurt, so that's why. Yeah, and I try to eat mostly plant-based, but since I am trying to eat like around 150 grams of protein a day, well, 120 to be honest, just overshooting is 150. Since that's what I'm trying to do, like I find it easier if I incorporate eggs and yogurt in my diet. And yogurt isn't even that much of a necessity, but I wasn't eating dairy for 2 years, and when I started again, it's just become a little bit harder to let go. Oh yeah, that's my truth right there. If you don't like it, I mean, you can just stop watching the video, but I encourage you to stay to the end, because maybe you'll learn a new recipe. Like, who knows? So for dinner, we're making an omelet. I'm having 3 eggs because that corresponds to 1 portion of protein. And I'm gonna add some spinach to my omelet as well. And let's see, what else am I gonna bring up? An onion. Yes, I'm gonna stir fry these onions and then chuck them in the mixture with the egg and the spinach, and then make my omelet. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, I'm a bitch for dessert, so I'll have this yogurt with dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is like one of my favorite fruits ever. Makes everything pink. It's fantastic. If you love pink, go eat dragon fruit. I swear you're not going to be disappointed. Anyways, I'm also going to put some albumin in my yogurt. And albumin is, I think, pasteurized egg whites. Pasteurized and powdered egg whites. And for every 2 tablespoons, there's like 20 grams or 24 grams of protein and only 111 calories. Okay, right now I'm just cutting up the onion, and I'm cutting it along its side, leaving the little brown tip, and then holding it like a claw so that I can properly chop it. And this is the French technique I learned in like a risotto course once. So, you know, the guys in MasterChef do this, and I feel very fancy when I cut my onions. But I don't know how properly I do it, honestly. I'm kind of messy. I told you, this is the horrendous cooking show with Mars. Oh, also we have this really cool tool at home. You just saw it in the shot. It's made for you to gather the veggies in your cutting board. Like, how amazing is that? No one is left behind. You can literally scoop every single little piece of onion up onto that thing. It's amazing. Anyways, once the chopping was all done, I used some olive oil in a pan. And for all of you fat phobics out there, don't be scared of fat. It's good for you. It's gonna make your brain function better. If you are able to get oils that have less saturated fats, like grapeseed oil or avocado oil. Those are great, but you know, your regular olive oil is great too. Here I'm chopping the spinach roughly, and you know, I don't care too much about how it looks. I think it even tastes better when it's big chops instead of finely chopped. And then I'm seasoning my spinach egg mixture with some black pepper that I grounded up just then, and some rosemary, no, thyme, yeah, that's thyme, and some salt, obviously. Just chuck all the seasoning in to my liking, and then once the onions were all toasty and ready, I put them inside of the egg mixture, just like that, and then I poured the eggs mixture into the pan with some olive oil again, guys. I know, I love olive oil. But anyways, I know this is not a super fancy dinner. I'm essentially having breakfast for dinner. I don't know, does that count? Here's what the final product looked like. The yogurt is so lovely. I love my yogurt with dragon fruit. Look at that. It just makes everything so pink. But anyways, it's not the most aesthetic dinner ever, but it's pretty realistic, you know, and these are all really healthy meals and basically what I eat in a day. Having this omelet with some sriracha because spicy makes everything better. And this meal was pretty amazing to me, guys. I think it was 55 grams of protein overall, only 25 grams of carbs, and another 20 grams of fat probably. And I loved it. I think I ate it with a salad in the end. And that's what I ate in a day. I'm going to wrap up this video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications. And I'll see you Sunday.